All right, Schubert, what are we looking at here?
Well, we're looking at the beginnings of the march. There it is. We're a couple hundred people coming out tonight, or today, standing up against corporate power. Beautiful. We're gonna jump on the tail end here.
Yeah, we are.
We've got Des Moines escorts. What are we walking down the street too? That's awesome, dude. I am an economics major at Iowa State University. I should graduate in May, and I'm currently unemployed because I'm at school. I've been studying the problems of the world since before I can remember, and really it's just been down the rabbit hole ever since I got into politics and economics and finding out what's causing the problems in our world. And I think that I turn it backwards. Things have been the world's really been led astray by the powers that be. The corporations in our governments have really failed the people in protecting the people and securing human rights for human beings across the globe. And right now really feels like the best chance we've had so far for a real groundswell movement. So I just want to add force to what other people are trying to do, what they're trying to do in New York, what they're trying to do in Chicago and Los Angeles and across the globe. Really want to try and add force to the movement right here locally in Des Moines.
It's possible to love someone and not treat them in the way that you want. It's possible to see your eyes be the devil in disguise with another front end. It's possible to change this world, revolutionize the boys and girls. It's possible to educate the next generation of the world someday.
What's your name?
Nathan Meyer.
All right, what are you doing here, Nathan Meyer?
I'm protesting.
I'm a retired teacher of 33 years. Thank you. I'm concerned for the future of the young people that are here.
It started small in New York. A couple hundred people who decided, yes, we are going to occupy Wall Street. We're going to occupy this park, and we're going to take it back over for the people and make our voices heard. And I think it's really trying to copy kind of the Egyptian model of occupying Tahrir Square and demanding freedom and demanding change and ousting Hosni Mubarak. And that was going and kind of building a little bit of steam, but then NYPD made the mistake of arresting 700 of them when they were just peacefully protesting, and that really just lit it up on fire. And it was at that moment where things really started to spread across the globe, across the country, and things have popped up all over. And so naturally something popped up in Des Moines, and they made a stand last Sunday, and 32 people were arrested for being on state property owned by the people. They were standing on their First Amendment rights, and they were arrested, and those people are going to have to deal with that. And a lot of people said that wasn't fair. And so there was a lot of hoopla about a permit and making sure we were kosher to be there, but we've steadily gained steam over this last week, made some decisions as a General Assembly, and decided that we need to start moving out into the Des Moines community, taking the fight to the banks, to the financial sector. And this morning we had a great march. It was nearly 400 people. Nearly 400 people joined us for a march this morning, and it was awesome. It was really exciting, really inspiring to hear everyone come out and say why they were there, see a lot of new faces, see a lot of the same faces that I've gotten to know this week. And I'm really starting to care for these people, and I care about their stories. I care about where they're going, how they're going to take care of themselves, because a lot of them are on rough times, like so many Americans. And I just read today, 1/3 of Americans are a paycheck away from missing a house payment. So if they lose their job, 1/3 of Americans could miss a house payment and put us right back in the doldrums. So we're really vulnerable. People are really vulnerable. And it's time that people started standing up and demanding change from our leaders.
Mic check!
Mic check!
My name's Christopher!
My name's Christopher!
And I'm here primarily because of Barack Obama.
Because of Barack Obama.
I thought in 2008 that I could elect a president and things would change. That's not true, is it?
That's not true, is it?
I watched as he capitulated time and time again to Wall Street interests and the big banks. His financial regulatory reform bill, the Republicans are now raging against. And the banks say it's hurting business. This isn't true, is it? All it's doing is killing off small banks. The local banks. They say they want repeal. They won't, will they? They'll change the rules. To make it better for them. And we'll continue to lose jobs. Our economy will continue to wither. Until all of Americans stand with this movement. Demand real change. Thank you.
Get educated, get active, arm yourself with knowledge, arm yourself with the truth, because the truth is out there. It's hiding in plain sight. They're not trying to disguise the fact that they're screwing us over. They're just, the big corporations, especially the banking system, is screwing us over and screwing this country over. And get out there, get educated, and talk to your fellow Americans about this problem and get everyone on the same page. Because first, everybody's got to get on the same page and identify what the problem is. And the problem is an overreach of corporate power in all sectors. There's the oil sector, and the energy sector, and health insurance, and then the banking industry. But there's this just tremendous overreach of corporate power. And it's time that people started waking up to that fact, getting organized and getting educated. Even if you can't join an Occupy movement or you can't camp out, if you can make it to an event, if you can talk with your neighbors, most of all get educated, and the country will be stronger for it. I think that the greatest moments I've had, because one of our chances, this is what democracy looks like, and it's not just exercising your right to peacefully assemble. And exercising your right to make your voice heard. We literally do direct democracy, literally carve consensus out of just raw voices and ideas. And at the General Assemblies, every time we reach consensus, there's just this rush of, yes, awesome, we can do this. We have the power, we're people power, and we can make decisions for ourselves. We're the ones who give force to the system, and we're the ones who can change it. So each time we have consensus on an issue at General Assembly, that's when I really feel the power of the movement. Nice.